Dehancer Pro for Lightroom. Let's delve into it and see if this program is something that you want to use or not. Dehancer Pro did reach out to me in the interest of doing a review of their product. They are not paying me. They are giving me access to their program for the sake of reviewing it and also for me to use personally. But I agreed to do it because they want honest feedback. The stuff that I did in Lightroom with Dehancer went from taking an image that looks like this to this, and from this to this. What I have to do is right click the image and do edit in Dehancer Lightroom. Is this a pro or a con? It depends. If you round trip from Lightroom to Photoshop, this is something that you're familiar with already. So when you do right click to edit in Dehancer from Lightroom, you're greeted with options. When you're working with raw files, you only have the option to edit a copy with Lightroom adjustments. When you do this, it actually saves two copies. There's the original, and then there's the version that you open, and any work that you've done in Dehancer will show up in the library and on the developer page. So now this full screen pops up. So here's my original. By default, the last setting that I used shows up if you want to use that. And, you know, a lot like a hover over. So let me find a look that I actually like for this. Now there's also a drop down, so if you don't want to scroll through all of the different thumbnails. So once again, with the film grain, this is what gets me. So I'm just gonna turn that grain off. And as you can see, it makes a much, well, that's the size is up pretty big, so I don't think I want any grain in there at all. So I'm just gonna turn it off. So here's what bloom does. If you take a look along the outline of her face, it does that. So I hit OK, and it's now created this look for me in here. And what I really could do is go into Lightroom and make any other adjustments if I want to. If you do decide to get this program, there is a promo code you can use, SPADEYYZ. That's for 10% off for you. And if you do decide to buy that, thank you. That means a lot to me. So what you're getting that's worth the price of admission is the film stock emulation, the film grain emulation, bloom, halation, vignetting. So it's a matter of budget. If you're just starting out, that price might seem a little high. But if you do this for a living, if you have clients and you're paid for the work that you do, one job would easily pay for this. If you love film grain, this is definitely for you. I wouldn't go with any other program to emulate film grain. You can download a free trial if you're curious to see how it works. Hopefully that helps. I do have another video on what Dehancer does in DaVinci Resolve. And that program you can also apply in Final Cut and Premiere. So take a look at what it does to video and film. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you.